Essena O'Neill made an emotional revelation on video across her social media platforms that she was burnt out by having to be popular all the time. This very successful Instagrammer has an enormous following, and she's carved out a unique spot for herself as a fitness blogger within this environment. This social media moment revealed two things to the public: that it may be possible to overuse social media platforms, and that advertisers are paying people to endorse their products in what's being termed native advertising. That is, it's difficult for an audience member to establish if the content they're consuming is editorial or advertorial. Think product placement as a classic sort of example. Another more critical way of looking at this is to question whether it was coincidental that O'Neill's apparent burnout happened at this stage of her professional career. This incident attracted global press interest, possibly driving even more traffic to her social media platforms and attracting more followers. Could it have been part of a social media campaign? In fact, Crystal Aberden notes burnout is a typical phase in a micro-influencer's career, as demonstrated within the Singaporean social media micro-influencer scene. So how do producers and designers of successful social media campaigns roll out their projects? This is important for strategists and non-strategists to be able to identify how social media campaigns operate, to critically examine what's at stake for those social media users. Some campaigns just hit the sweet spot at the correct time and succeed at going viral. However, most rely heavily on data analytics to measure and track the progress. In this module, we'll look at what sorts of metrics are available to us as social media producers, what kinds of data they give us, and how to interpret that data and incorporate it into our social media campaigns. We'll talk with industry professionals and analysts to understand how they use analytics in their everyday lives and how numbers can drive content production. Finally, we'll also look at how to generate reports for businesses in a way that can help explain how the social media spend is returning results. This discussion is important whether you operate in a commercial or non-commercial setting, as you'll generally need to demonstrate some form of return for the time, money, and effort that's invested in designing and facilitating a social media campaign.